Hello, this is King Pingu starting a Let's Play on Ty the Tasmanian Tiger for PC. One of my personal favourite childhood games. I would have recorded the Xbox version, but I don't have a capture card. Hope you enjoy this Let's Play, and me raging when I can't find something. I'm sorry if you can hear the chair.
I gotcha! Okay, Ty, I'm it. Catch me if you can. Don't move, mate. I'll get help.
Don't be afraid, Ty. I am Nandu Gilly, the Bunyip Elder.
G'day, mate.
It's time you knew the truth. Years ago, a great battle was fought over the fate of 5 mystic talismans.
We're here first, you stinking furry mammal opportunists. Remember the comet! No! You mammals don't deserve to be at the top of the food chain! No! Once and for all. Oh, my head! Never, never, never! Bye-bye.
Those brave few who challenged Boss Cass were trapped in the dreaming.
Mom? Dad?
Word grows that Boss Cass is seeking out the talismans again. He must be stopped at all costs. It's up to you to find the talismans before he does.
It's up to me to save my family.
Oi, Ty! Are you okay?
Maury? Oh, am I glad to see you. Oh, you're never gonna believe what just happened. I was playing in the forest when the ground suddenly... And that's when you showed up.
Rude! Sounds like you've got a fair dinkum adventure ahead of you, mate. Not that I'm into that sort of thing. I'd much rather be at home watching the footy. But I tell you what, you do the adventuring and I'll help you out where I can. Welcome to Rainbow Cliffs, mate. By the way, whenever you see one of these signs...
I'm only going to stay quiet during major cutscenes that, look, are not in-game. Because most of them are freaking useless. First, we have to go see Julius.
G'day, Julius. Now, if I just reroute these wine...
Basically, he's telling us to collect these things called Thunder Eggs. The main collectible of the game. Some of them can piss off. But first, we need a second boomerang. So, two up.
This billabong has got the lot. Gum trees, wallabies, and even a koala. There's plenty to do here, so let's get a move. Listen, mate.
Puddles are dicks. So my first experience with this game was on the GameCube. Enjoyed it then. Still enjoy it to this day, even though I now I have both the Xbox One version and the PC version of this game.
I reckon those dunnies are...
Dunnies, your respawn point. This game was developed by Krome Studios. If you've ever seen the ad for this, it was the most ambitious ad I've ever seen. Still remember it. Your main form of attack is your boomerang though, not your bite. The bite is a just in case. You'll get more boomerangs as you progress, but you'll see those when you see those. This game is a pretty simple to complete game.
Oh, no, not more
It just takes... You don't need to do more than one run through a level. If you do, you're stupid. Boomerangs can't penetrate those cages, but your bite can. Unknown why. I think Mori there teaches you about the camera.
You young'uns, have it easy these days. If you want to get a better look...
The next collectible, golden cogs. They'll be used to get extra boomerangs that aren't necessary, but they can be helpful. Or should be helpful. But most of them aren't, apart from one.
I don't know if it's true, but I heard about this bloke who found 300...
Basically, if you collect 300 opals, you get all the Thunder Eggs in a level. That box there, I'm ignoring on purpose. They are these picture frame boxes which hold concept art and stuff. I'd rather leave those to their own dedicated video because it could take a long time to do. And that counter was not in the original version of this game. This was in the PC re-release and the HD redos on Switch, Xbox and PlayStation. And these spy eggs, if you constantly press bite near them, you will zoom along them, and it'll get you to higher points if they lead there. If my commentary seems boring, comment you don't want to hear me talk and I'll just do it silent. But don't be a dick about it. Next time I will try to get someone I can chat along with. But no promises. But for this first episode, it's just me. I may get some guests. If I can get them agree to join me on while I play this stupid game, and they can play whatever they desire. And a koala. As Julius would have explained if I didn't skip him, he would have explained what the golden cogs are for.
Haven't I told you already? Find 15 golden cogs and bring them to my lab in
Okay, you two thumbed having koala. This game taught me koalas have two thumbs. I feel embarrassed for not knowing that. There is a glitch with sometimes if you collect too many opals at once, one will just bug out of the level and you need to get a magnet power up to get it. I don't know if I'll be able to show you that or not, but let's hope I don't have to. But if you do ever experience that, that's how you fix it. I've played this game countless times on my Xbox, full 3 times on the PS2, full 3 times on the GameCube. I have Ty 2, if you'd like to see that after I beat this one. This enemy here, this is the only time he appears in the game, but there's a reason. The developers thought there was nowhere else it could really fit into the game, so they didn't add him in later levels. I just thought that's interesting. That magnet power up is what we'll usually fix if there's one that's just not on the map. The magnet power-up is self-explanatory to bring any nearby opals to you. There is another power-up later in this very level. I'll explain it to you when we get to it. This is my first time playing through on the PC, so let's see if... I know there's some parts on the Xbox that are glitched that are probably not glitched here. Let's talk about the features this version added. Skins. And the rang wheel, which is currently not available to us because you need more than one rang to do it. But before you had to change, that was a pie slice that ups your health if you had taken damage. Be right if I took damage. I know what I'm doing. 2 boomerangs unlocks the ability to explore the levels to their fullest, making stuff like that far easier. Soon. Can't swim. Ty can't swim. For now. I'll either come in this episode or a later episode, depending on how many levels I decide to do per episode. I'm gonna try at least to get 2 in each episode and not fail a simple jump. I'm gonna leave these failures in so you can see how terrible I am at this game sometimes. I'll only cut what's not necessary in the video, like me getting lost and hunting for one item on the map. That sort of thing. These are frizz lizards. And here's the power up I was mentioning. The Bunyip invincibility power up. You can't get hurt and everything dies in one hit. Everything. But it's not waterproof. But it's helpful when you got boxes to break. For some reason it can't touch water. And I love the tune for when you pick something up. Some levels are going to bring some rage out in me, because they're not easy levels. Because this is the only level you have access to right now, because most levels require the boomerang glide. So you need to be able to do this. Some would say I'm boring, but solo commentary may not be my thing. So I'll try to get a friend to join, but there's no promises. I love the music in this game, but I don't want to risk having it too high in case of copyright. But it should be fine. But we'll see. Yes, I've missed a golden cog. There it is. If you'd like any other games to be Let's Played, please leave them in the comments, and I'll see if I can get my hands on them. I can try emulate PS2 games, PS1, but anything beyond that, it's going to be a bit more difficult. Unless it's on Steam and it's very low performance taking up. There's not a high chance of me being able to play it right now. I'm only able to do this now because I finally got an upgrade on my system for PC. You meant to take these all out with your double boomerangs, but I just prefer to use the bite. That's the super bite. If you get 100 opals, you get to do a super bite. That means you only have access to 3 super bites a level. I know it's a weird number, but it's not very helpful. But if you use a super bite, you can break that jump in half, so you don't need the second boomerang. But I always play these levels to completion, and the game. And a fun tiny detail about these things. The thing spawns wherever you interacted with it. Now we've only got one more Thunder Egg to go. And now we'll be doing some form of timed race or timed trial. I think I'm going to keep it to 2 levels per video, so if you enjoy... No, I'll do 3. I'll do all 3 of them, then the boss, then the next 3 levels. If you agree with that, if you like that, leave a comment if you do. If you want me to do 1 level per video, also comment if you like that.
That was a ripper of a race, Ty.
You can use those mushrooms to go back to the portal at the end of the level, or just exit level.
Oh, I found it! I found it!
Let me see that. At last, a mystic talisman. It's time to move out. We got 4 more talismans to find. You there, fetch my power will be mine. Mine.
To the next level. I forget which one's which. To walk in the park.
Smell that fresh rainforest air. See the cute wallabies. Surf the slippery water slide. Watch out for those leeches.
I don't fail that portal. The only issue, if this recording fails, I'm gonna hate myself. Because this game auto saves. Once again, I'm ignoring the transparent boxes. Those are for their own video.
G'day, Ty.
I'm also thinking of doing some Gary's Mod videos if you'd like them. I'll try to have a friend join me, but if I can't, I'll just mess around with some Pacific mods and try to join some random hide and seek lobbies to see how well that one goes. Or prop hunt. But for now, this is the first series I'm starting and will finish. No point in continuing the Scribblenauts one, I forgot how far I got. So sorry if you've been waiting for that to finish. Ow. Did not mean to fall, but you did come down here anyways. To rescue the Bilby. Here is the best time to explain that big enemy. Some enemies like that. Right. I don't know what sort of beetle that is. Cannot be attacked with just your boomerang. You have to use your boomerang to get them into a weakened state, then bite them. When I play the sequel, it's probably going to be far longer than the playthrough of this. Probably only going to get like 8 parts out of this entire series. Compared to Ty 2, which I don't know how many parts I'll get out of that. Because I've never completed it before. It'll be a new ground for me. Don't forget the bilbies. Don't forget these stupid caves. Yeah, score up, mate. Just never stood a chance. This is a sort of variety you can expect from a game like this. Because if I can get a PS2 emulator working, I will have a video on all the post PS1 Spyro games on the PS2. Including more games made by Krome Studios. I love Krome, but what they did with the Spyro, the Legend of Spyro series, I can't stand. If you like those games, good for you. Personally, I despise them. This is the one part of the level I don't like. These water slides. If you miss an opal on them, you have to do the entire thing again. And there's a high chance I'm going to miss opals on it because I'm talking.
He just wants us to get the mates out of the cave.
It's nearly the wet season, and we need to move them out before the caves flood.
No worries.
It's Hell Range again. The Tasmanian Devil. If I'm remembering that's what he is. If I can figure out how to add text while editing, I'll edit on if I was correct or not. If I'm wrong, there'll be text. If I'm right, there won't be text because there's no point. Murder the bugs. A little trick I learned with these things. You can tell them to move again when they stop screeching, not when they land.
On ya, mate. Here's something for your troubles.
Oh, you beauty.
Oh, a leech. Fun fact about these flowers. They are truly as big as a person, and they smell of rotting corpses. Weird, and also a bit disturbing, but it's a fact. The invisible crates, if you comment, I know they're a bit visible, probably because back in the day on the PS2 and those consoles, that invisible effect was hard to see, damn it. I struggled to see them sometimes. I never saw them on the old version, I didn't know they existed. Until I watched a playthrough of this game, then I realised there was a PC version. Which I'm happy there is. And now I get to let's play it for you lovely people on the internet. Don't kill me. Fuck. As I said, I'm keeping every fail in just so I can compile them later. Because I'm failing simple jumps. My least favourite levels are the last ones in the game, actually. Boom. And if you want to let's play of the Spyro games, first I need to get reignited on PC, then I can finally do one for you. But that's going to be a while away. my parents think I sound insane right now. Because I am talking to thin air, like it's an audience. And I told you these slides are a menace. I guess they fixed some issues on the HD version on consoles. Which, if you like a comparison video, I can do that. Because now I compare them. Now I can compare them. Unlike before. I needed to redo the slide anyways. If I do have to do timestamps in the description for all the hard to miss collectibles like Bilbies, Golden Cogs, and especially some of the hidden Thunder Eggs, I would do it, but I don't. If someone in the comments wants to do that, go ahead. I'll pin that comment if you do. Because I've been trying to do YouTube a lot in the past, but my systems were always never able to do it. I have to do that again. You gotta be kidding. The one time I want to die, it doesn't work. If I fall again, I'll jump up to the bottom of the slide of having picked up that opal. Because I don't want to bore you with these slides. Couldn't give me the magnet, could you? Beat up a tiny bit. You can also lean down. But it's not very helpful right now. Ow. Got it. I may have played this game a lot, but there's some issues that just can't be sorted by having a lot of playthroughs. But I will kill these leeches just for the sake of it. A Thunder Egg sitting out in the open. But then there's this fucker. The turkey stole my Thunder Egg. He's actually quite easy to catch, if you know what you're doing. And try not to forget any boxes around this area, because if you have a short attention span like me, you can get lost. Free granny. Glide. unlike anywhere else in the game, if you jump off of here, you're fine. Because what most people would think when they see a drop like that is you're going to die from that, or take a lot of damage. Which you can only take 4 hits in this and you're dead. And if you want to catch this turkey easily, use the super bite I mentioned earlier. But use it, alright? And don't miss. In the next episode, you'll see how useful that super bite can be. Now I've got to go find the turkey. There's no one else to target but you, turkey! But for now, I will just have to cope with what I can do. Because this level, this is the only annoying bit of it. Oh, they're my voice. On the point of my voice, actually, if you would like me to keep this solo, tell me so. But if you'd like me to do it with have some other people come in and help do voicing as well, I can do that. We'll talk to her in a minute. Oop. I was trying to do an achievement, but I've not got the right boomerang. There's also another achievement I want to get, which is quite funny. But before I move on to that machine, very easy to miss golden cog. Your giveaway of it being down here is there's a way back up. But I missed the building. I should be able to find it. And I'll jump cut to that when I find it. But for now, I'll do the challenge ahead of me. The puzzles are fixed, they're a bit obvious. Basically, we're protecting her from the blue tongues while she refills her water. Water, 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 water. Boink. There's a timing to this. Gets a bit more difficult the longer they go, but pretty easy to understand if you know what you're doing. And after this is the level where I can forget where things are. So that's going to be fun. I'm expecting to cut a lot. And this is one thing the Xbox version is missing. That cliff thing he's standing on does not render on the Xbox version.
I found this at the creek. You want it?
And if anyone wants to forward that clip to Krome and tell them to fix it, please do. Probably will do it myself. And she's gone. But now to find the thing I missed. There are some things you can exploit. Like the slide. I think I know where I missed it. Just double checking it isn't in here. Whee! Told you I can figure out where objects are. No one's perfect. I'll check the first destination, which I know I have a higher probability of missing shit at. I'm mostly going to leave this uncut. Just edit in. Don't think there's anything that needs editing in. But in future, there'll probably need to be editing in these videos. Because it will stress me out if I don't cut some wide open areas of me getting lost in them. Which will be beyond embarrassing. I say I probably don't need to cut, but I'll probably need to do a cut in this very episode. In the next level. I think I know where I missed it. Sure, I got that one. But I forgot what I usually don't miss. Now, by rights, I should only have the wombat race left. Most of the time the mushrooms will take you back to the beginning of the level, but mushrooms in this level were set up on the slide. Which, guess what? Ain't the beginning of the level. Don't hate it. But they made it easier to get back to the end of the level if you so need to. This is where the crouching ability comes in handy. Because you can zoom with it. Especially against that. And if you want to attempt to beat my time, tell me in the comments if you did. And tell me what time you got. Please don't lie.
I did it! Wow, you won! You got lucky as all. But fair is fair.
This next level's gonna be a bit of a bitch. Cause it's this one. Those ones you would probably think they're quite big. You've seen nothing. Miss anything on this level, got an hour to explore. Because you're gonna need it. Trust me, it's easy to lose things on this level. Because I do. Commonly. Sorry about that. There's probably a jump cut.
I can't swim.
But you see, there's an issue. Ty can't swim in this level is mostly water. But he can swim from this point onward. And you also need these boomerangs to progress in the level. Because these things don't suit water. Here's the rang wheel. I have nothing. Should have gone to Julius's lab. But the ones you get right now are useless. So this is what I mean by this level can be annoying because a lot of them are underwater. You don't really need the open trail. Because if you get lost, how? You also got that seahorse guiding you around. I'll follow you when hell freezes over. Some of these levels, this is just one of the few massive levels that don't need to be so big, but they are. To see them rendered like this game is still, this game is still beautiful even on low graphics. Sorry, my PC can't run it on higher. If I want higher footage, I'd have to buy a capture card and get the console edition. Done. How would you like to faceplant? I always miss stuff like this on this level, so I'm getting that stuff out of the way. It's very easy to miss things on this level because sometimes you can't see through the water half the time. Bilbies are never underwater, so you don't have to worry about them vanishing on you there. Because they would drown if they were under the water. As you can see, there is an opal nearby. Not opal, the other one. Thunder eggs.
Oh, dearie me.
You're a useless mother. But it's not that hard to save her kids. Still a useless mother. I don't know how long the oxygen lasts on the water, I never drown. Because I'm not stupid enough to let Ty stay down that long. And if you need oxygen, those bubble spouts, I don't know what they actually are, but they give you bliff if you touch the bubbles, which I never need to. Time to tell your mother she's an idiot. I'll try not to have any more interruptions in the next ones because I'll leave a note on the door. Your babies. You're gonna let them die. I'm gonna pick these up while they're here. And they have sea mines set up. Oh no. Why do they have sea mines? Don't ask me. Australians are weird. Hopefully I've not missed any golden cocks. Hopefully I have no issues on this level, unlike the last one where I missed something that I should have realistically gotten. Make fun of me all you want in the comments for that. Ah yes. Because your question could be, on this level, as you saw those things walking along the side, they could have been replaced with a crab, because you see crabs on beaches. No, that purple crab at the beginning was a mud crab, like the thing from Skyrim. But no. These things are real animals. I don't know what they are though. And I'm not Googling it, because I don't know what to Google. Basically, you gotta eat their ass. Jokes cannot be made. They make themselves. And the bilbies, it's always the same ones. Never a different one. Standing and waiting for circles to move. That's the only issues you can find with this. Some parts are just, you have to wait. I don't know how long this video is, but I hope you enjoy it. Don't stay this long. And if you stayed this long, leave a like and subscribe. and more will be coming sooner rather than later. And hopefully I'll have no interruptions next time. I know I could always redo this level, but that would require redoing the first two as well. Just this game is a bit bullshit. And I'll show off what happens if you go on quicksand. You just got to wiggle your way out. I'm happy I even have solid frame rates to begin with. You can also exploit this game's mechanics a teensy bit. Just a tiny bit. Oh, but told you these levels can take. This level is going to be a pain. 'Cause it can take a while. I know, just jump cut. If I have to suffer through the walking, so do you. I don't know if anyone. A secret area that will be hard to see on the old version if you're ever play that one. Because I struggled to find it on the old version because the textures were so low res. This is still still the same game, but it was improved from the Xbox version. They took the one that ran highest anyways and made it better. And I may even do a review on this game after the series is done, because I'll have all the footage I need. And I can capture more very easily. Because I could complete this entire game today. But I'm not going to for the sake of content. There's also an extra mode in this version. Hardcore mode. Die once, it's over. Personally, never tried to do it. But if you start it up and back out, you get the funniest noise of all time, in my opinion. You may not think the same way. And I'll probably display that at the start of the next episode, or it's a bonus clip at the end. Still ignoring those boxes. And I'm probably going to turn some settings down. All that's left is the section over there. Should be everything over here. If I come back, it will just be a jump cut. It's a long travel. I also want to do this Let's Play because it's recently been the 20th anniversary of this game. The original version, that is, not this re-release.
Careful, Tom. Hey, Ty.
And all the music for this game, I believe, is wonderful. All the Australian instruments, all the Australian style. This is literally the most Australian game I've ever played. 'Cause it was made by the Aussies. No one wants to follow that voice. Yes.
Sharks, they're deadly.
But I also want the opals. In my opinion, this game's a bit too short, but I also know the fact that this game can also be considered to have cut content. Apparently there was meant to be a fourth set of levels, because this is only one of 3 sets. That would give you a new element to your ranks. Spoilers, you get elemental ranks. But do you really care if I spoil that? Because you can see there's tons of ranks to get. Through the gate. If I do anything involving that mountain, I'm going to go get a Belby, which I know I can miss because I'm a blind fuck. This content is not made for kids. Even though kids are still gonna watch it. 'Cause they don't care. Do ya? How do I know you can easily miss that? 'Cause I missed it before. And screw you. Now, all that leaves is the last ones, which I'm in the middle of doing. That also leaves me with golden cogs to get. Because if I remember rightly, there's one on the top of the mountain, one up here, and one by the opal machine. Sorry about the chair, I had to get comfortable. If I remember right, this is called Danger Spike. Sorry about the silence, I have to concentrate on not fucking up these jumps, because it will be a pain to climb up again.
Hey, Dal, how are you?
Yeah, good. And what about you?
Let me guess. Rex was worried about me again?
Yeah, that's right.
Isn't he a sweetheart? Well, I better get home so he stops fretting.
Righto then.
There are several questions that character brings up. 1. How do her sunglasses work? They don't go on the side of her head. There's no way they go over her eyes. And this just proves how big the level is. And all that water out there, I believe, is swimmable if you can get to it. I'm going to enjoy the use of the golden cogs and the end of this video as well. Along with this, with my favourite sound effect in the game. I missed one. I've missed an opal somewhere. Oh, but I may have not missed one at all. I may just need a magnet. And this is the only issue at this level. If you miss an opal, it could be underwater so you can't see it very easily. But look, I'm using this to go back to the start of the level. You'll never beat Rex in the water. Because he's a animal that's meant to swim. There's not an issue with the magnet. Welcome to witnessing my first failure. I know he's slow, but not that slow. What? Still haven't lost to him. I thought I was actually going to get my first loss on this one. I never lose these races, but that was embarrassing. Yeah, I beat you. Just. Oh. There it is. Stress. And with that, it's level complete. Next thing I could do is go there and trigger the boss fight. But we'll leave that for its own separate video. Because then I have to do less editing. The reasons I've been picking up gun cogs to get stuff like this, so you can get extra boomerangs that can do stuff like this. And as I promised, I'll give you the sound effect. So if you go to the new game, normal mode, hardcore mode, you get that. But if you want to back out, you get, which I just find funny. I'll see you all. This has been King Pingu, signing off with a Newt Newt, and I'll see you all in the next video.